right, so what happens if a pilot doesn't bring back the kind of evidence and results that you want? Well, it depends a little bit on where it failed. So let's go back to our 3 gates. If you failed at the first gate, that is, you didn't even change the pressure itself, well, then you really might just have to try a new pilot where you turn up the volume. Whatever you're doing is too subtle. It's not working to actually change the pressure. So if we're not getting pressure change, it's not going to change behavior, and it's not going to change behavior enough to matter. So we need to turn up the volume of the pilot. Do it again. You could do exactly the same pilot again. Maybe you just ended up, it was a bad day and you got sort of null results. That happens, right? Remember, our 0.2 intervention, well, 20% of the time, we're not going to get our results if we're doing, a sketchy enough pilot, if we're not really going all the way with a really high fidelity pilot. So that's okay. Just try it again, try it louder, try something different, right? Now, if we manage to change the pressure, but it doesn't change the behavior, there's a couple things that could be happening. The first thing is, well, it still might be that the pressure change is not big enough. We might need to go bigger, might need to go louder, right? That's one potential thing. The other thing that could happen is just that pressure is not as important as we thought it was. Maybe we have our confidence or impact wrong. One of the things I like to do is go back to the research that I did, go back to those insights. And this is really what behavioral science is unlocking for us. This is why we do applied behavioral science, right? We don't just brainstorm ideas randomly, right, and sort of do epiphany-based design. Because when something doesn't work, we have a chain of evidence all the way back. I can say, the reason I'm doing the pilot is because of this pressure. The reason I'm doing this pressure is because of this evidence, quantitatively and qualitatively. Sometimes I'll just go back and listen to the qualitative interviews if I recorded them. Hey, maybe I hear it in a different sense. Maybe I'm not hearing the thing that I thought I was hearing, right? So if you do change the pressure, but it doesn't actually change behavior, or it doesn't change it enough, well, you might want to go back and see if, hey, is the pressure really the pressure that you thought it was?